It will take some time, and, truthfully, I'm not sure how happy I will be to leave my dress behind." Brittany grabbed a shirt at random and turned. Adria's eyes quickly looked to the floor, which earned her a derisive snort as Brittany pulled it over her head. "They're just tits, Adria. For sister's sake, they're not even mine." Those brown eyes snapped back up to hers. "You shouldn't refer to your physical body as belonging to another. I believe it will slow your integration." "Acknowledging this isn't my body is the only thing keeping me sane," Brittany argued. "My body was capable of 100 push-ups and sit-ups without rest. This one is skinny, weak, and better suited to wielding a dagger than my axe. Speaking of, have you made any progress in bringing me a replacement? It'd help with my practice." Adria gestured to the cramped room. It was 4 walls, a bed, a lidded chamber pot, a dirty clothes basket, and a dresser. Nothing fancy, but given the purported destruction of the Cathedral of the Sacred Mother, everyone was making do with significantly less finery these days. "And how would you swing it without carving grooves into the walls?" the vicar asked. Brittany shrugged. "Fine. Get me a sword and maybe I'll leave this room more often. That's what you want, isn't it?" "What I want is for you to start living." "And how exactly do I go about that when I'm stuck with these?" She gestured to the chain tattoos across her throat, placed upon the body when the woman was a young soulless. "How might I explain away this? Sorry, Inquisitive Guard, I'm not soulless. I'm actually a recently deceased person hopping into a new body, but I understand the confusion." "Must just sound so bitter. I'm looking into solutions. Surely something minor as wearing a scarf or disguise is worth this new chance at life." Brittany's mind flicked through ideas of what that new life might even mean. Patrolling as a soul keeper again? Moving back in with Devin in the home they'd shared? Or perhaps joining Bailey and Hannah on their trip to the Winding Gardens, obediently carrying her younger siblings' things while— No, wrong, she thought, her insides churning hard enough she grabbed the dresser to steady herself. "Tommy is your brother. Tommy, not Bailey, not Hannah." Her spell did not go unnoticed. Adria reached for her hand, only to have it brushed away. "Are the memories still confusing you?" she asked, showing no sign of being upset by the rejection. "It's getting better," Brittany said. She rubbed at her eyes, as if she could scrub away her frustrations. "Not at night, though. When I dream of this body's past. She might have been soulless, but she had a name and a family. I can almost feel myself going numb and falling into that past persona. It's disconcerting." "The physical body creates and stores memories and emotions," Adria said. "The soul does likewise, but for a permanent remembrance, and therefore it is much stronger. The life your soul lived will slowly burn out the old existence." "You make it sound like I'm murdering the previous owner. Don't talk like that again, it's creepy." She glared at the mask. "And take that thing off. I'm family, not one of your subjects needing prayers." Adria put a hand to the bottom of her porcelain mask, but then hesitated. Brittany crossed her arms, and her expression made it clear there'd be no more conversation until it was gone. "If it will make you feel better," her sister-in-law said at last. She pulled the mask off, revealing her pale face and shadowed eyes. Errant strands of hair clung to her cheek and neck. Brittany fought to suppress a reflexive wince. "You're not sleeping well, are you?" "Is it your turn to aid me?" Adria asked, a small smile curling the sides of her mouth. "If not me, I hope someone else is. You look worse than I do, and I'm recently back from the dead." "It's merely stress. Others suffer far worse than I." "Others' suffering doesn't mean you should also suffer."